it going, everyone? It's Liam Carlson here, and we're reacting to another episode of iZombie. It's episode number 9 of season 5. Just momentarily blanked out on what episode we're on there, but we're there. Anyways, yeah, looking forward to getting into this with the last episode prying into some very important information, especially in regards to, I guess, the tainted utopium that really kick-started this whole shebang. And of course how Liv's father was involved with that. So, yeah, it was just very, very great to learn a bit more about that, as well as, of course, to get Liv and Martin to get to know one another. And with Liv finding out about her father being addicted and all of that, you know, there's this hope that she can help him out and all of that. And on the other end of things, you do kind of get a bit of an idea that maybe, especially after that encounter with Liv, Martin might change his life around, and I can see it ending badly. I've no doubt, especially with the connections that he's made and the hostility he's shown as well. I don't see this ending on a happily... Well, I don't see this ending on a happy note and all of that. Like, when we reach the final episode, One Big Happy Family, he's going to be dead completely. So, yeah. So that's just my 2 cents about the situation. But, yeah, pretty good stuff last time. So why don't we get into this episode of iZombie? It's episode number 9 of season 5. Let's go.
Martin.
Your dad?
That word still does not come naturally to me. It's like calling a pine cone your majesty. Anyway, he's 3 days in on this whole detox thing.
King Pine Cone.
But I just hate to see him
Be
suffer.
gone with Charles.
It can be done. Look at me now.
Yeah, someone who grams their breakfast.
No, sorry, I'm just checking Sloan Mill's Instagram. She hasn't returned her calls, so I'm trying to...
Looks like we're going back to the 90s.
Yeah, awesome. Although I'm an 80s person, even though I never even existed during the 80s. It's the heart that says otherwise.
Utopium, perhaps tainted utopium, needed to produce a cure, has been in the evidence room the entire
time. Dang!
No, snaps for Ravi.
So what is she
that...
class of clueless or something?
Teen pageant, girl brain.
Nice.
Gnarly.
Not gnarly.
That was more 80s.
Whatever.
Yeah.
The cure awaits. To the evidence room.
Oh my god.
Is he collapsed or... Because I don't know. I don't think he's dead. Nah, yeah.
I wasn't aware that the head of Fillmore.
Ooh, okay.
What's up, Clive? It's me again. I have got to give you...
Liv ain't no Spice Girl.
This case is like totally changed. Hello. Thanks for bringing the footage by. It's going to be super helpful. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you. You shot this video yourself?
Former pageant girl, you couldn't keep her away.
I was behind the camera the whole time for Miss Future Seattle. I remember everything.
It's okay.
Anything else?
Swerve, maybe?
Dr. Ravi Chakrabarti.
He's putting on a voice. He is putting on a voice.
Why? I'm alive.
He wants to ask you some questions.
Not for long.
Strictly off the record.
So Mosier never delivered.
He did, but the vials were filled with water.
Oh, I mean,
Someone
it's
must have
easily
got to it
disguisable.
Hey, Sloat. We were hoping to see who the second to last person to check out case numbers 334585 was.
Sure, Miss Acting Mayor. I'll have that for you in a jiff.
Wow, look who suddenly passed.
I was gonna say he's taking a shine to her.
Wife and I binged the...
Wait.
Is that Donnie?
Are you kidding
Oh,
me?
shit! The whole Donnie Scotty situation. Okay. Wow.
I think you're innocent, Velma.
It's just
And I've
weird,
always
isn't
believed
it,
that
seeing
what makes
him...
America great
yeah.
is that we are a nation of laws,
Like a
and
fork
you
of
are
hair.
innocent until proven guilty.
Might have dreamed of being an actress and going to Broadway. But now, all I want is just to get back to the farm and my chickens. Velma, you
Now, are those legit, or she?
I
Or
swear, we are gonna work
is
so
that her
hard.
putting on the? Yes.
That's amazing.
Okay. See,
Yeah, it was impressive.
Clive got a bit emotional. Like,
Oh God, Sloan. I'm hipster zombie girl. Heavy pre-3-way vibe.
Wonder if that should be on the bucket list.
what? What?
Can we focus here?
Yeah. What?
Oh, there's Sloan. Happy? Looks like they left together.
Does that look like a wig?
Why would a zombie wear a zombie wig?
Going back
Hold
to
on.
the first episode.
Well, I think you're using ironic wrong, but
I think I'm using it right.
ironic.
Just ironic.
It's ironic.
Agree to disagree. But the second place thing does speak to motive.
Never wear such a dumb disguise. That's my twin brother, Scotty. Look at the droopy ear. These guys sit at full attention, bro.
So Scotty took the Utopian from the evidence room.
Yeah.
Mr. Boss's orders?
I told you to stay out of it.
But we got her. I mean, can't you just CSI her or something?
Did you get anything out of her before you chased her to her death?
Well, we yelled stop. She said no.
Did you check for ID?
You know what? That would have been a great
Get
idea.
at this.
It's not the only way. I scratch people all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Evan deserves a normal life. I'm not turning him into
A zombie?
Oh,
What's wrong with that?
drama's escalated.
Daughter turned out okay.
Martin.
He's got a point.
I see. So the only family you're concerned about is a stranger who's
Really?
never been in your life.
Really?
At least I know whose side you're on.
I'm not on a side. I am in the middle, trying to hold everyone together.
She's trying to be
I
the
helped
glue,
Martin
for fuck's
for the same
sake.
reason that I'm.
Just one scratch, son. And he won't be suffering anymore.
But he won't be Evan, so.
All due
He was
respect,
still-
You haven't earned the fatherly advice thing yet.
Yeah, yeah. Let.
Mom, just take Evan home, okay? I'll call my people in the morning.
The only one, I mean, obviously he can decide, but the only one who's giving sound advice is Liv.
You're right.
Okay, that's creepy, Blaine.
Really suck at this.
He was just chilling all of this time, like, when are they gonna realize?
Yeah, look, could I'll pull a few strings.
We don't bargain with kid murdering, cure thieving pieces of...
Done.
Whoa! Ravi was tearing him apart there. I love it. I love it.
Oh.
And it stings a lot more with the whole Freilich syndrome
situation.
situation.
Placards. Yeah. I know you and your friends are doing what you can. But I worry sometimes that humans might never come around on
Oh
us.
no, here
it'll
it
be
comes,
fine.
the anti-human agenda.
Oh my god, I said it.
Yep, you said the D word.
Alia.
I was having too much fun with you. Team Pavi, you know?
That's got a good ring. Wait,
The ship name.
if you're no longer mayor, everything you promised Blaine...
Oh yeah, he's not getting any of that.
Okay. I really love you.
Oh,
Commander.
end of an
something.
era.
A vision?
Mary Beth's mom.
Gail. She said she was filming the whole time. She lied.
Guys,
snap.
what did I say? Unless there was it's a
Gail
swerve.
said Lori Beth was losing and got desperate. Desperate enough to sabotage the one girl threatening her daughter's chance of winning. Velma.
I fucking called it.
The evidence points to you, Velma. So we're just gonna walk through this.
Did they
step
tell
by step.
Velma, like,
You know your victim's mother
okay,
shot
just
in the flesh.
act?
I told you, I'm innocent.
Cause yeah, the tears, the tears.
So at this point,
Wanted to give Velma a rash.
Ah,
Mary Beth
okay.
deserved to win. Oh God. I've lived with this all these years. I can't...
Ugh. Okay.
You really rocked this look.
I think there comes that
father.
acceptance.
Mom, not this again.
What you're doing for him. It's kind of you.
Let's live. Zombie or human, that's live in a nutshell. Selfless. jeez.
My God, this is just awful.
Oh, the acting. We're gonna have to put it down. Oh, yeah, things have definitely... Oh, no, things have definitely... Because that nuke is about to drop further and further and further.
The father of all zombie kind.
Who's left, Dad?
Yeah. I mean, it is fitting, isn't it? Considering what this show centralizes around it, and he's obviously the father of all zombie kind. But, like I said, folks, it was going to get hella awkward when the truth was out there. So, breaking it to live is going to be fun. But not as fun as, you know, the city just about to get nuked further and further. Oh. You know, Liv had that real optimistic outlook, and yeah, I mean, I feel like no amount of optimism is going to wash over just the despair that has unfolded here. You know, I think they're doing a Fallout series as well. And I do want to check that out. I love me some Fallout. And we're having iZombie be the prequel because we're going to definitely nuke this city. No, I'm kidding. I mean, obviously the whole situation in regards to General Mills, I think it is. Yeah. Obviously, him having his thumb on the button is going to be pushed forward now that his kiddo has been shot. So, yeah, I guess they couldn't really restrain her or anything like that. Because obviously this is... I don't think a lot of people got the memo that this is Stallone, and the fact that people would think, okay, why are you helping out this random zombie and all of that? So, and there might be just no way of containing her, so... But, yeah. I mean, I'm hoping Dolly realizes that she's really shooting herself in the foot by, of course, aggravating this whole situation. Obviously, she wants shit to hit the fan, but she's gonna get caught up in this shit show. I'm just saying. But, yeah. She's just an extremist with no consideration whatsoever. She's a spiteful piece of shit who... you know what? I'll just be happy to see any kind of karma kick her up the ass. So, yeah. But yeah, it was just horror, wasn't it? It was just pure horror shit hitting the fan, and it like I said, that despair just hits you, doesn't it? Because it's like, yeah, this is not gonna go down well on the next episode. So yeah, but yeah, but I mean, yeah, you just feel so bad for Stallone about the fact that she basically, like, she was a victim, really, in order to basically stoke the fires in regards to having New Seattle be I guess, a second closer, Doomsday Clock, a second closer to just being in Doom. So... she was kidnapped. There was a very, very extreme tactic being used in order to obviously cause more warfare between zombies and humans so that the human side could prevail. But now there's nothing really to stop General Mills to just nuking the city. So, And I think Major even knows that, like, it has to be done, but he knows what this is gonna probably bring. So yeah, but I guess we'll have to wait and see what does happen. Same with the whole Martin situation, because obviously Ravi and Peyton, they found out that he's been Pole Bob, Bean Pool Bean Pole. No, they don't know anything in regards to the fact that he's dangerous. But more so that, okay, well, he is the father of zombieism. I mean, to be fair, if you're the father of the zombie race, that kind of gives you a bit of an idea that he could be a bit dangerous anyways, right? So, but with this potential aspect that he could be of benefit, I am just really curious to see where things are going to go. I still feel like things are going to end badly for Martin, don't get me wrong. But they don't have any reason for the time being to worry. Obviously, we do, but these characters are still unaware, especially with the fact that, I mean, Liv did get a bit of a dose of it in this episode in regards to his extreme views about the fact that, picking sides and all of that, obviously with him being pro-zombie and all of that, and yeah, so it's just interesting though, because he is a very intriguing character, because I do believe him in regards to the fact that he has his daughter's best interests. He does care about it. It's not like he is just I'd say he's grooming her in order to choose the right side. He does care, but he does have that really, really heated agenda against humanity. So, and now with that, like, shit show that's just happened, because, like I said, like, with this zombie-human situation, Dolly and Martin are going to clash heads. It's inevitable. So, yeah. And like I said, Liv got a bit of a dose of that in regards to what Martin truly feels in regards to his real extreme zombie, like pro-zombie situation. So it's just that it's like I said, it's not going to end well for him. It's not going to end happily. Although I do kind of have a bit of a hope that he will have a turnaround. I don't think he will, but with Ravi and Peyton discovering he's been Pole Bob, there is that little bit of hope, really, that could kick Ravi in the right direction, really. I'd say. With the whole utopian thing and how that can be very, very instrumental to the cure. He could be he could be of benefit for this whole cure situation, but he's not gonna want that because he's expressed his views about zombies being. It's time for the zombies to rule the roost. Humans have been at it for too long, so it's gonna end badly. So there is that, but yeah, it was just very, very interesting to see how this episode went down. And I do appreciate Liv trying to help her entire family out, because it wasn't just her father. Obviously, we know that she's been trying to help him be steered on the right direction. But also, Evan made a surprise appearance. Last time we saw him, wasn't in good shape, was he? And obviously, he's not in good shape right now, but better than when we last saw him. And I just hate Eva so much. Like, she's so condescending and she's so arrogant that it just makes your blood boil. So, especially with the fact that she has the audacity to harp on to Liv about going back, or considering what she said in the other episode, don't go looking for your father who just abandoned you. Where were you these last few seasons, can I add? Just saying, after you resented your daughter, and because of the fact that she wouldn't save Evan's life because she was a zombie. And you found out she's a zombie, and you still have a bit of animosity to her. And when she brings up a potential idea in terms of helping Evan out, you dismiss it because he wouldn't be Evan anymore. So what does that make Liv? I'm just saying. I mean, yeah, she does take on certain personalities, but when she's in normal mode, is she not Liv? Or what? So, yeah. It just does really, really suck. And I thought Liv was going to take that road in terms of, like, I don't know, there's kind of like a full circle in a sense, like with, obviously, she worried about outing the identity of her being a zombie and turning Evan into a zombie. She worried about that situation, and not just that though, but Evan really had no option to respond. Right here, he does. So I thought, okay, we're going to full circle it. He's going to become a zombie, but I think they're going with the coyotes option. So yeah, but still, yeah, she did turn around at the end and all of that, but still, it just rubs you the wrong way in a sense. So, yeah, especially with the fact that she did cut Liv off. So, yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see what's gonna happen. I am really loving the dynamic with Donnie and Darcy. Yeah, really, really fun pairing. So obviously that's going to pick up some escalation as well, like with the whole Fralix syndrome situation. Blaine is, well, I'd say he's just twiddling his, he essentially is. That's what he did in this episode, twiddling his fingers in the basement. So, which was really, really fun to see him interact with Ravi and Peyton whilst they were on their mission. And then, of course, shit hits the fan with Peyton. I kind of wish we kind of got to see, I guess, that happened to Peyton, with her losing her job, or in regards to her, obviously, being acting mayor. So, but there was, I guess, that inevitability that seems to be the vibe you get from that. So, yeah. But yeah, and also the whole case of the week situation. You know, it's funny because I did make a joke about the fact that they're going to do just watch that, unless this is going to be a swerve. Like, I wasn't expecting them to follow up on said swerve in regards to the mother. Granted, it wasn't on purpose. Yeah, she acknowledges what she's done. It's been eating her up alive, this guilt. So yeah, when she just wanted to give her just, I'd say, a harmless rash, but you're also damaging her confidence as well. So yeah, so yeah, it was just very, very like I was just making like that joke at the beginning of the episode when the parent walked in, but there was just something that was also off in regards to more so the mother. So yeah, and there was a reason why my spidey senses were tingling. So yeah, but yeah, it was really, really interesting. So, and of course Velma, I think her name was, yeah. I loved how, of course, with her acting path that of course is now in the past, that came back to a neat closure in terms of I don't know, having the mother be guilty, because especially with the you know, the TV and the crying and all of that, just baiting the mother, and then of course the mother sees herself walk backstage, and it's like, nah, can't do this anymore. So yeah, but yeah, it was a really, yeah, I did love the whole case of the week situation, love the 90s vibe as well, though I'm also 80s, so wasn't born in the 80s, so I don't know, like, it's just that vibe. I don't know if anyone else does have the whole, oh, I should have been born in this era vibe, but, you know, that's me. I feel like, if my you know, see, I don't, because I would be in my 50s if I was like, oh, you know, if I had the best years of my 80s, that would have been great, and all of that. Because I don't know, gravitate towards the 80s a bit more. So, but yeah, the 80s and 90s are just very, very nostalgic for some reason, and it's just a good vibe. So yeah, love the 90s vibe in this episode. But yeah, neat stuff. So I will see you guys next time. It's going to be very interesting because we've now got 4 more episodes left to go. Going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen, especially with Salone being doot. So yeah, General Mills, your turn. So yeah, but also of course the fallout of Ravi or Parvi, love it, how they canonize that ship. Them discovering about Beanpole Bob. So that's going to be really interesting to discover. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right. If you want to check out more of my content, you can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!